Hey, what's up, guys? Time for a drafters draft. I highly encourage everybody to click that thumbs up button. And even more than that, I encourage you to come play drafters with us. I beg every day on here, but I'm going to continue to beg. I want more of y'all to come play with us. The website is drafters, and it's fun. I'm talking F-U-N fun. Let's get it.
Yeah, man, we got 6 of us today. Feel like it's probably our normal 6, huh?
We got about like 10 normals, so we usually vary anywhere from like 5 to 10, and it's definitely 6 normal people.
Well, I know 3 of us will definitely be me, you, and Huggy Bear.
That's a guaranteed. And Mr. Casey is pretty Papa Steve.
Yeah.
He's pretty adamant about playing baseball more days than not.
Then maybe we got a Joey Sikora in here today.
No Sikora. I think I actually forgot to tag him on the post, which is rare since he's a pretty normal one. But we got Daniel Allen, Brian Spencer.
Yeah.
All right, so let's drop positional outfielders and just go with a total of 3 today, though.
I'm with it. Only 5 games now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll stick with 1 pitcher a pop. I don't even think we need to throw in the extra hitters today.
I'm about it.
Let's get after it. Submit. And then one of the cool parts like it is too, like you can just make these little drafts with your friends. And we can be your friends, guys. If you want to come play with us, we'll be friends with you.
Yes, we will.
All right, so we got Bellman, Papa Steve. Let's see here. We post these in our Facebook group. Spencer, Allen, Monks. Spencer. Find us some Huggy Bear. Send these bad boys out. And our last one over to Mr. Daniel Allen. So hopefully everybody's having a great day so far. As Bellman already mentioned, we have no more Coors Field today. That was kind of the expectation when you woke up this morning, though.
Yeah, kind of happy we found out about it early.
Exactly. I wish they would have played because there's another alternative spot that I like. But the last time Coors didn't play and there was an alternative spot, I think I know somebody who wants some money.
Yeah, it actually was a week ago today.
A week ago today. So now that you're really good friends with Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, what's going on? Anything different?
Not quite on that level yet, but yeah, maybe I can email them for you, though.
I like that you said yet, as in like that's coming.
Right? Yeah, probably not.
Did you see there was a social media post that came out this week, and it was this guy going, so you're telling me the 2 richest men in the world are losing their women? How the hell am I supposed to keep mine?
I haven't seen that, but yeah, definitely thought of it. I wonder where Huggy Bear will go pitching today, because top 2 of Malley and Wood, that's where they're projected, basically everywhere. However, we like Gibson a lot. So where do you think he goes?
Who do you think goes 1, I guess is the question.
I think
because Steve sometimes goes bats.
Yeah, he might take a bat here. I mean, what bat would you take, though?
For me, I would take one of the Astros guys, but I'm assuming he'd probably go with a Red Sox player.
Yeah, I mean, you got Devers.
Devers is a solid pick.
For sure. I mean, for me, I'm taking a pitcher, though.
I might not, only because, like, after the top 4, I don't really care. It really depends on what everybody else does.
Yeah, fair enough.
But at 3, I would take one of the pitchers because after Malley, Wood, Gibson, it gets significantly worse, in my opinion.
I know you like Garcia a little bit more than I do, too, and they seem to have him projected pretty well.
Yeah, he's been solid this year. He's been fine. Nobody today is going to blow your socks off.
For sure. Close this door real quick.
Reds did drop their lineup. Barry Larkin, Joe Morgan, Eric Davis, top 3.
Not the right year.
Oh, crap. My bad. I'm sorry. Dave Parker and Aaron Boone. No. All right. Here we go. I'm guessing he goes bat. I'm just going to make a prediction.
I'm saying Bregman or Devers.
Devers. Now this might get me in shopping for a pitcher, depending on where everybody else goes. Do you think he goes Gibson because that's who we like?
I do.
Come on. Show us, Huggy Bear. Side note, Huggy Bear is a longtime customer of ours, Ryan Monks. Just a wonderful human being. I hope he listens to this one. He's just a nice guy. He knows we've had a rough year with COVID really cutting into like our customer base, and like just sends us $50 every once in a while just to be like a nice guy. Like the world needs more people like that. It's just a wonderful man. You heard me, Ryan. I'm talking about you, not me, Ryan. You, Ryan.
For sure, no doubt about it. We definitely appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts, man. Now I have my choice of pitchers. All right, I'm just gonna stick with my gut and go Gibson.
And now I will definitely be taking a picture because I like the top three guys more than the other ones. So now that they've fallen to me, rock and roll. Alex Wood it is. All right. Yeah, after the Boston and after the Red Sox and Astros, though, now you have to start getting a little interesting with it.
For sure.
Trout. I was wondering if Trout was going to fall to me just because he's not at the top of the list.
Yeah, he seems to have fallen a few times recently, so wouldn't have been shocked.
All right, so he goes Bregman, which leaves me with my boy Altuve. Did you see the YouTube comment that we got from somebody because I called him Josie Altuve? They're like, you actually think his name is Josie? I'm like, oh, man, he's been in the league for 10 years. We know what his name is. Just sometimes we get bored talking about the same thing over and over again, so we mess around with their names to have a good time.
Wow, I did not see that, but that's definitely a wow.
Yeah, like, clearly, come on, bud. We know his name isn't Josie. It's Jose. Just like I know Jorge Lopez's name isn't George, but George Lopez sounds funnier.
I do think that most days I wouldn't say this, and it doesn't mean it's going to work out like this. I think there's a big drop-off from hitters after this hitter right here.
JD?
Yeah.
I agree. I don't disagree.
I mean, granted, a lot of times the rankings are off, and there's other good hitters on the slate, but I do think there was a drop-off just on paper after JD there specifically.
I mean, if you're taking Martin Perez in the second round, there's a drop off in hitting and on pitching.
Truth. Telling no lies, that's for sure.
I want to double check who is pitching today. Where? Mitch Keller and Tyler Mahle. I'm seeing now is it the Angels are undecided on the pitcher? Oh.
I hadn't seen that.
Could just be ESPN. Yeah, it's not too sexy out there today, is it?
Oh, it is not.
Call this a Bellman day. Get ugly with it.
Slates like this. Miami is really standing out to me on DK. Not necessarily on here because like ownership doesn't matter, right? But like as a stack on DK. Also, stacking isn't pertinent here either.
God, no. No, not at all. For me, like this is so much about just scrolling down a little ways sometimes and finding the guy that just people miss because their rankings weren't right on here.
Yeah, I got absolutely zero arguments with that at all.
Took my Verdugo pick. I was hoping that guy would follow me. Oof. It is not pretty out here today.
No, it's not. Not even like great, hitting options like we've mentioned a couple of times. All right, man. I'm just gonna go with my gut here.
Thought you were gonna go Adam Duvall, but I gotcha. Solak.
Yeah, he crushes lefties. I kind of like Texas tonight.
I get that. I got Alex Wood right now, so I'm not rooting for that, but I can understand it.
For sure.
Oh, you son of a gun, Spencer. Oh, man. That is a slap in the nuts if I ever got it. That was exactly who I had earmarked right there.
Oh, Gurriel, yeah.
All right. I'll take Jesse Winker. And again, I know his name's Winker, but Winker's a joke for a guy who masturbates a lot.
Never heard that before.
One of my favorite comedians, Jim Jeffries, he's Australian, so I always talks about getting a wink.
I never heard that.
Oh my God. Some of these positions are so ugly. Ryan Mountcastle is the number 2 shortstop today.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I'll say this: like Eduardo Escobar looks like a much better option than him, though. Carlos is still down there. I mean,
that's where I'm going. Give me some Astros.
Yeah, you clearly like Houston tonight. You and Brian Spencer.
Yeah.
I
to
think
quote,
that a lot.
To quote one of the world's greatest poets, Buster Rhymes, give me some O.
Sure.
What's up?
I said for sure.
It is fun to get ugly on here, though, too, with some of these picks. You just got to get off the reservation a little bit. Now, when you're picking these, like, not bad, well, Spencer just grabbed the guy I was going to kind of bring up. Like, go for some upside. Like, Adam Duvall can win you the matchup.
For sure. No doubt about it. Man, I'm just going to continue rolling with my guys here.
Understandable. So
what's your say that sketch the wood tonight? I'll be having a good day all over tonight.
All right. I'm going to change subjects a little bit off of fantasy for 1 second. What is your take on the whole Aaron Rodgers situation, especially now, like, you know, came out the other day that, like, Schefter basically just chose draft day to get clicks and everything like that. Like, what is your take on it as an outsider? Because it definitely seems like the media loves to exaggerate stuff like this every single offseason, but this one definitely feels different than some of the past times too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to take on it. I haven't really focused hardly any attention on it since the draft. All I heard was that Schefter, came out and said that he chose draft day to do it, which I don't think is a big deal either way. So I don't know. Honestly, I haven't thought much of it. I mean, I think a lot of times like this where there's smoke, there's fire. So, man, I don't know what to think at this point. I mean, I really don't know what to think.
That is a fair take. We don't have great answers. You're not really getting much from Aaron or from the Packers. Yeah, it's probably
anything.
It's a lot more slow media cycle because the playoffs haven't started in NBA. MLB doesn't get a lot of major attention. You can really only talk about draft picks for so long. Free agency slowed, so the way the media works. They need to sell stuff, right? They need clicks. So stories will get talked about to death, and because there's not much else to bring up with football right now.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even heard it brought up recently, to be honest. Granted, I don't too much like Sports Center and stuff like that, but like, I don't know. I haven't seen the media like get carried away with this. It just seems like I've heard Aaron Rodgers refer to the GM as Jerry Krause, and like you said, Aaron Rodgers hasn't said anything. So that in itself kind of gives me like he has not said one time like I'm going to be in Green Bay. I'm happy. I still think that he'll probably play in Green Bay next year, but I don't know what to think anymore.
The part that cracks me up, because I don't like sit around and watch Sports Center, but on YouTube, like I'll watch it'll be Nick Wright and then Colin Cowherd comes up and then Skip and Shane and then Max and Stephen A. So I'll hear clips of what they're talking about. The thing that cracks me up more than anything is how adamant all these people are with vastly different takes that they know exactly what's going on. I have sources that tell me this. Like who's your source? Like your wife? You all have sources, but they're all telling you different things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. It's hard to buy any of that stuff. Could not agree more.
Speaking of upside plays, I'll take some Joey Gallo. I'll take him away from you.
We gotta see the reason we gotta add the extra hitter is because we never have Ohtani on here.
That's true. All right. Remind me again next time.
All right, man. I know I said earlier that stacking isn't the way to go here, but looks like I'm kind of stacking, even though you took Gallo from me. Gallo, even though you have Wood, so I respect that. Man, will take. I know I mentioned him earlier. Eduardo Escobar.
I did almost click on him, and I would appreciate you not telling the public that I got Wood while we're on camera.
You're pitching Alex Wood in our draft.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yes.
that makes more sense.
Yes. I mean, your mind is all over the place this one, talking about winkers, etc.
What are you going to do, right? It's getting ugly. It's round 6. And when the picks are Hunter Renfroe, Joey Gallo, Buster Posey, Eduardo Escobar, and Christian Walker, you know it's going to get a little silly today.
I'm with you 100%.
Round 6 of a 6-person draft, nonetheless.
Yeah, it is. It does. Honestly, doing this draft makes it seem like Boston and Houston are just going to be it's where to go, right?
They're going to be insane chalk today, and I think they're the right plays per paper, but I can't imagine any other team gets anywhere close to the love that they do. So just being different today by the nature that any MLB team is no lock to go for 8, 9, 10 runs. And if you can find that spot, I know for you that's Texas. We kind of mentioned the Marlins in passing. Like, it's an interesting take.
It definitely is. And to your point, like, yeah, I agree, man. Boston and Houston are definitely the best spots on paper. And if this slate's played out 100 times, the majority of times, I think those teams win the slate, but not every time.
No, sir. Cow is ugly. Pedro Alvarez. That named many hot minutes.
I saw him and Matt Holliday. One thing I love about these baseball drafts, and it happens sometimes in the NBA too, but like these picks right here can oftentimes be your highest scoring player.
For sure.
Like in the NBA, that's not happening.
No, if I'm picking James Johnson in round 7 on an NBA draft, he ain't outscoring Russell Westbrook, barring injury and ejection. Ooh, Walsh, good pick.
Yeah, I had him queued up. I took Nate Lowe over him, actually, but I had him queued up with Nate Lowe.
Ugh, all right, Pedro Severino.
Yeah, it's funny when you scroll down and see some of these names, right? Danny Valencia.
John Jay, haven't heard that name in a minute. Joey Ricard. Matt Holliday, as you mentioned. Is he? Okay. Lonnie Chisenhall.
Oh, wow.
Carlos Beltran.
He's not really on here, is he?
Right here, man. Look. Right field.
Wow. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Curtis Candyman Granderson.
Give me some little Miami. I was just looking.
These names are fun. Matt Kemp.
Yeah, it is fun doing this. Mark Reynolds.
Michael Morse. I have not thought of that name in a hot minute.
I'm with you. Your boy Ryan Schimpf.
Kind of fun.
It's real fun. It will only let me look at third baseman now because that's all I need.
Yeah, I'm only on the outfielders.
Man, Zach Kozar. Remember he had a nice stretch for like, I don't even know how long it was, maybe half a year.
He was all right for a little while down there. I mean, I'd say maybe even longer than he had a solid year or two with Cincinnati, if my memory serves me correctly.
I know he made that one All-Star team. I wasn't sure.
And he set a nice contract with the Angels, and that worked out about as well as Pujols.
For sure. All right, my last pick. I need a third baseman, and the options are not good.
I got Brian Anderson, man, so I fully understand.
I'll say this. I guess a guy that's playing okay. Well, yeah, give me a little Boston. Bobby Dahlbeck.
Look at these round 9 picks. Anton Maldonado Dahlbeck.
Anton, he's not even pitching.
Oh, Freddie Galvis. I'm going to go with Nick Senzel, only because I'm rooting for Kyle Gibson and I don't want Brandon Belt.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
So it's getting ugly with it today, guys, but you can come get ugly with us. Sign up to play some drafters. Let me know so we can get you on our player pool list. Let's go have a ball.
Yeah, man, we love doing these. You can tell how much fun we have. Just it's different from our other videos because it's just I don't know, it just is.
Yeah, it's fun to play. Like I have, like for sometimes it's just easier. Like for me specifically, like if I know I got kid events or if Lady and I are going to go do something that night, like you can do a drafters draft, still have skin in the game, so I can check my phone, and have something fun to be entertained by. But I don't have to worry about like late swaps as much. They'll auto swap in late for you, and you also don't have to get as dirty with the players like you do in NBA. Like Steven Adams is questionable right now, downgraded closer to doubtful in NBA. If all of a sudden he plays, like I don't want Willie Hernan-Gomez on my team. Like you can make easier pivots without having to do quite as many of them.
Amen to all that.
So, all right, y'all. Good luck tonight. Go win that paper. We will see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.